amidst a lot of the drudgery, a lot of the busy work involved in this revision process. One of the big bright spots, though, amidst all of it, has been that I've noticed how much my writing has improved. Um, even even with something that you know I was finished writing maybe a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, something like that. I was done with this project, so even going back, 18 months, 2 years later, and just seeing how much my writing has gotten better since then, has been quite quite motivating. It I think a lot of the time when you're working on something, you get lost basically in the day to day. Like every day feels like a very long stretch of time, right? Like you feel like you're stuck in this rut and all this, and it feels like you've been there forever. But really, yeah, you've been on a plateau for maybe, a few weeks, a few months, maybe. There's small incremental growth that's happening. You're just not seeing it because it's so incremental. And so going back now and making these changes, I'm somewhat even embarrassed in a way at some of what I wrote. Just looking at some of the stuff I was working on, like the whole of it is really good. I still think the whole of it's really good. But even looking at some of the stuff that I wrote, I'm like, these sentences can be a little bit stronger here. These things, certain sections, basically, I could expand upon a bit more. There's more here to dive into. So just going through and making those some of those small changes, it's been helpful. It's been good for me just to see that growth and to recognize it. So much of writing, it's like painting, like a lot where you're going, at least for me, it's you're going at the canvas, and you're just gonna try to expand and bring out the painting more with each pass, with each single pass. Basically, you're just bringing it out more. It's not like doing a complete overhaul. It's not like you're working on something completely different. It's the same painting. You're just bringing it out more. And that for me is often how I view the process, and that's honestly what keeps me from getting discouraged. I mean, if I went in every single time feeling defeated because I'm looking at my work that I thought was done, and I start thinking, what the heck? Why do I, why am I so bad? Why is it that when I thought this was done before, it's not, and instead of just going in there and just viewing it as an opportunity to just bring the story out more. That's been the big thing for me. That's often been the big motivator in this whole process, is just taking advantage of the fact that I can make it maybe 5-10% better than it was previously.